Well, back at it again. Back at it with the hunt. And why does it look like it's already buffering? I hope it's not buffering for you guys. It just looked like it was for me, so... Okay, let's just move on. Hey guys, this is Tom Leo signing in. Welcome to another streaming vid on the Tom Leo channel. We're back with some shiny hunting in Pokemon Violet. October is officially over, so all the Halloween themed stuff has been taken off the channel, as you have no doubt noticed. It was good though. We ended Halloween on a bang, and I hope you guys had a good Halloween as well. I hope you guys got some goodies or had some fun with friends. Whatever you did, hope it was fun, hope it was worthwhile. But now it is time to just kick our feet back up, relax, and enjoy what comes next. But yeah, let's say hi to everyone in the chat. We got Juan Carlos, Heather Flanagan, Mr. Noah Fabi, Jacob, Zeta, and Boss One. How you guys doing? Hope all is well. Small little thing that I want to do before I start the actual shiny hunt. My dad actually found and bought one of these Mary Bearmas Bubblies. I guess this is a seasonal thing that Bubbly is doing. I've never had one of these before, so I thought I'd try it out on camera. Oof. There's a pretty strong scent in there already. Bottoms up. Not bad. I wouldn't say it's like the greatest thing ever, but I like a good berry flavor flavor drink, and that was pretty cool. How's it going, Mr. Coconut? Hey, Twisted, how you doing, bro? Oh, on the wrong account. Okay. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Alright, so we currently sit at 180 attempts. So now is time for us to get back into the hunt. To the hunt, to the hunt, to the hunt, 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 to the hunt, to the hunt, to the hunt, hunt, hunt. So, what'd you guys do for Halloween yesterday? I know some of you guys were hanging out with me with Luigi's Mansion Super Series, or Luigi's Mansion 3 Scare Scraper. And I actually got a few trick-or-treaters this year, a lot more than we normally get, so yeah. It's a bit of a first. Usually we get like, one or two people. This year we had 9, which is, not a whole lot, but it was, hey, it was definitely a significant amount more than what it usually is. And you know what? I'm all for it. Just so long as they're coming for the treats and not trying to cause deceit. I don't know, that didn't really make a whole lot of sense. I was trying to be clever with it, but oh well. So I got some trick-or-treaters, so apparently we do celebrate Halloween here. Really? Huh. I went trick-or-treating. Oh, nice, nice. Tom, you want to hear a story? Sure. Thinking about it now, Time would have been an interesting food review channel. He could be called Chef Leo. Well, I don't really do a whole lot of cooking. Although, I have been told I make a very, very delicious medium rare steak. So I think I might be pretty good on like a barbecue, be like a grill master and such. Were you the one handing out candy, Tom? I was for a little bit. We picked up some chips for the trick-or-treaters, so not candy per se, but yeah, I did hand out some bags of candy. And did Monty bark at any of the trick-or-treaters? Actually, surprisingly, he did not. And I was half expecting him to do that too. But he actually maintained his composure around the trick-or-treaters. Like, he had like little tiny barks here and there. He was sort of like, woof, you know, like just try to say, hey, I know you're there. Like, up close, but he didn't like bark at them, you know? The teacher told us to put the wrappers back in the bag, like a message saying, this is what'll happen if you leave your candy here again. Okay. Yo, we got a raid going on, guys. How is it hanging, raiders? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. How's it going, Stephen Wolf Gaming? Thank you very much for coming in on the Stephen Wolf gaming raid. How you doing? Hope all is well. What were you streaming on this fine day? And thank you to our mods for dropping the link. Oh, I missed the first part of the story. Oops, my bad. Long story incoming, so my teacher pulled out a bag of candy from one of the students and said, help yourselves, because the person left the bag in his room, so we all just stole the candy, and then the teacher told us to put the wrappers into the bag, like a message saying, this is what happens when you leave your candy here again. Oh, wow. That's kind of messed up. That is kind of messed up, not gonna lie. Hey, Ivek, how you doing? Hope all is well. Hey, yo, Tom, how are you and Monty doing? We doing good. We're just taking a chill sesh. Just relaxing and grooving along. Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story and New Super Mario Bros. Minigames. Oh, from the DS, like the very first New Super Mario Bros. Oh, those minigames were awesome. I played a lot. I played those minigames a lot when I had a DS. It was one of my go-to games that I would or the minigame. The poker card game was the one that I would always play a lot, because I really enjoyed playing that one, and there were a lot of other awesome mini games as well. They were so good that I'm honestly surprised that they were never brought back, or like new mini games were never brought into the next to the later installations of the New Super Mario Bros. Series. Like, I thought, well, I guess it would be a little hard, well, because the gimmick with, like, the mini games was that it was all touchscreen and such. So, maybe it would have been a little difficult to make, like, something, mini games that were, like, original. But, I don't know. I think they should have. I think they could have tried something at least, and it would have probably worked out. I don't know. But yeah, I love those mini games. Oh, and Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, awesome game as well. I just noticed something we might have to discuss after the stream, Tom. Okay. If it's my dumbass not using the correct account, my apologies, Mr. Coconut. Okay. You're talking about picture poker. Yeah, that's what it's called. You know, it was those mini games that that actually trained me to be a pro at whack-a-mole games. No joke. Like I played the there was a mini game on there for whack-a-mole, and it trained me up so much. You're not as shiny, are you? No. But yeah, there was a whack-a-mole mini game, and you had to avoid Luigi as well, which was a really good training tool for like honing my reflexes in those kinds of games. And I can confidently say, like, anytime I go to a whack-a-mole machine or something, I can hit every single whack-a-mole with such absolute speed that I never miss. And I always get, like, the highest possible score you could. I might be a little out of practice because I haven't been to one of those machines in a while, but, I don't know. The instincts are still there. I just need a machine to, like, test it on. Doing great. I'm hatching eggs as well. I'm hatching some Vulpix eggs. I'm trying to make for both my Scarlet and Violets. Oh, that's nice. Story that just happened. So, one of my bandmates almost quit because his dad kept saying he sucks and he's not good for anything. So, I had to help him believe in himself. Again, good job, Dad. Wow, yeah, that's messed up. Sir, if I said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Parents, do your goddamn jobs. You want to know why your kids are all messed up? Because of shit like that. I'm gonna guess you'll get the shiny between 190 and 240. Yes, leave your predictions for how many attempts you guys think it'll take before we find the shiny. Also, do you guys think we're going to find it out here in the wild, or do you guys think it's going to be in the egg batch? I am curious to see what you guys think. Also, Tom, I left with like 20 pieces all stuffed within my pockets. Wow. I got a 5 of a kind of flowers and knocked out Luigi's 4 of a kind of stars. I'm pretty sure you've seen that short. It's kind of rare. It's rare for that to happen. But it's really cool when you can pull it off. Hey Tom, guess what? What? Are you gonna say chicken butt? 90,000 eggs? Wow. Just has absolutely no faith in me whatsoever, Twisted. Also, how could you have possibly drawn to that conclusion given my my shiny luck in these sorts of games and how they just tower over everything else? I finally hit 400 subs. Oh, hey, nice. Hey, congratulations, Coconut. Can we get some congratulation hype in the chat for Coconut? Me being a dumbass aside, I want to say 390. Alright. That may be a little more realistic. Well, I say realistic, but it's really just a roll of the dice. I think you'll find a random wild shiny. Random wild shiny, not the specific one that we're doing, because there's a difference. How's it going, Owen Filey? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. That short got 6.2k views and was well worth it. I bet. Because again, that's not something you run into often. It's like pulling off a it's like trying to pull off a Falcon Punch in Smash Bros. And KOing someone with it. It's hard to pull off, but if you manage to do it, it feels so great. Also, Tom, you might be proud of me from moving away from full odds, because I'm somewhat attempting Masuda. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, whatever, when you do shiny hunting, like, depending on what kind of person you are, like, if you have an insane amount of patience, then, full odds might not be so bad, but if you don't have that much patience like I do, then Masuda, Shiny Charm, whatever you can. I mean, now granted, there are things that I can do to improve my luck even further, but given the way my track record has been set up for these shiny hunts, I don't think I really need it. I'll say this though, if I ever get to like 1,000 attempts in any run, I will consider using other advantages like sandwiches and such, because y'all know how I feel about sandwiches. How's it going, Mike? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. One time I hit a character against the wall, made them flying in front of me, then Falcon punched them to death. One of the most satisfying things I've ever done in that game. Oh, that's awesome. I would have loved to see that, like actually see it. That would be cool. Hey Tom, do you have shinies to trade? I wanna look what you have. I have a Pokemon for you, and you can try making eggs with it so you can shiny hunt it. I do have a few leftover shinies that are up for grabs. It's these three right here. 2 shiny Salandids, males, unfortunately, and 1 shiny Yongoos. But yeah, that's what I have. Well, I'm just gonna beat the last level before fighting Bowser while waiting for the next boss command. Cool, cool. I even got the rare full house a few times. 3 of a kind of Marios and a pair of Luigis, or 3 of a kind of Luigis and a pair for Marios. I feel like a full house is a lot more common than a 5 of a kind. Because I think I remember one of the more common full houses. I think full houses were a lot more common for me when I got them, or when I played back in the day. It was always full houses that were one of the more common hands for me, and then 4 of a kind was one of the rare ones for me. Okay, I want Yongoos. I'll let you know if I'm ready to trade. Alright. Sounds good, jabroni. One hanging on the walls. Try it. Poke your head out. Poke your head out. Okay, never mind, I guess. He's really attached to that wall. Literally. I do wonder what a shiny Spoink looks like. I wonder if it's blue as well. A lot of the... I've noticed that a lot of pink, a lot of Pokemon that are colored pink, their shinies are blue and vice versa. Or at least that's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong. Almost at 200, boyos. BRB gonna start dex hunting. Okay, sounds good, bro. Tom, I do want to go back to your Super Paper Mario streams and use those as guides again at some point. Okay. Did you beat the game, or is there like extra stuff that you're trying to do? Because I don't think I ever did any extra stuff like the flip side and flop side challenge, pit 100 trials and such. I didn't do any of those. Okay, ready for trade. Okay, I need to turn on my internet. I'll let you make the code, Ivic. Just let me know when. Just let me know when. Just let me know what the code is in chat, and I'll get it typed in. I feel like the day Tom reaches 1,000 attempts, he's gonna start the stream all pissed. Well, the only if I reach 1,000, but we haven't reached that yet, so I think we have time before I need to worry about that. I haven't beaten the game though. Oh, okay. Okay. Yongoose was the Pokemon you wanted. Here you go. What is this one? Aww, an Alolan Sandshrew. Oh, that's cool. Yes, I understand. What does shiny Alolan Sandshrew even look like? Is it like regular Sandshrew colors, maybe? I actually don't know. I think we're good. I think we're good here. Yes, no, maybe so. The shiny looks like it's blue, or it's blue on its belly. You can look it up. Okay. Alright, well that's cool. Thank you for the Sandshrew, bro. Alolan Sandshrew. Speaking of trading, do you want to do some trading after stream, Tom? If I'm available, I will give back any Pokemon like a version exclusive or a legendary Pokemon you want to keep. I suppose I'll how many? Check my boxes real quick. How many eggs would I, or how many boxes would I can't talk. I might be able to. It's just I have to make sure that I have enough eggs for the next stream in case I don't get the shiny this stream. And if you know how eggs work, they take a long time to actually get a good load going. So we'll see if we have time for it. I will definitely help out. For the fruit to wake up, Peach, could you provide some feedback on where I need to go? Because I keep finding blue, red, and others. Just gotta keep looking, bruh. Looking at areas that you haven't been before. Where you haven't been is most likely the place of glory. How's it going, Dylan? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope all is well. I keep wondering if, like, the Growlithe I passed are any shinies. See, that's the thing I don't like about fire shinies. Or any Pokemon that follows the same pattern. It's like, but fire Pokemon in particular have this problem where their shiny is just whatever, is just like a slightly different palette of the same color, and that's just dull and like really hard to spot. I would assume no shiny yet. Not yet, but we're still pretty early in the hunt, so I'm not too worried right now. Hey, thank you guys for the hearts. A lot of hearts just came through. Thank you very much. You bet I'm gonna use your streams to help me beat the main game so I could knock that game off the list. For sure, for sure. I forgot to save one more Alolan Pokemon save for you. Can we trade again? Did you wanna trade right now, or? Oh, jeez. That rock confused me. I thought that was a new Pokemon somehow. Didn't realize how early we were still. It felt like we were in the 500s. That's probably the feeling from the previous hunt. That one took a long time. Not as long as some of the other hunts, but it's pretty up there. Ready for you. You won't sneak up on me. Ah! I am awaiting For you to be a pain in the ass. Yes, now if it's okay, I think you'll think the next Alolan is cute. Same code. Okay, I need to reopen my online connection. I need to go back into playing Pokemon Scarlet. I need 4 badges to beat the game. Then I need the DLC. 4 badges. Like, have you done everything? Have you done everything else? Like all the Titans and the Team Star stuff? Do you want one of the shiny Salandids, Ivik, or do you want something else? Previous hunt was a long one, that's for sure. Oh yeah. Yes, one of the shinies. Okay. I'll give you... Which one's my strongest one? I'll give you this one. I don't know exactly which one would be considered the strongest. Aww. Alolan Vulpix. By the way, I actually looked up the shiny for regular Vulpix. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a distinguishable difference between the regular and the shiny, so which kind of sucks because I love the Vulpix line. But maybe the shiny from this one will be different. Oops, wrong button. Alright, thanks for the Vulpix, bro. Alolan Vulpix. I need 1 badge to beat the Titan, 1 badge to beat the team, and 2 badges to beat the gym leader. Interesting. Well, with Ninetales, it's got a beautiful shiny Kanto Ninetales. I haven't seen the shiny for Ninetales or any of like the higher evolution Pokemon. Damn it. I was hoping it wasn't gonna, like, creep up on me. Think you can creep on me? Think again, square ahead. There we go. And with that, 200 has been reached. So, for those of you that didn't quite catch it, I still have 1 shiny available for whoever wants it. It's the last shiny Salandit that I have. What the? Oh wow, you guys are just way too hidden. Recently heard that Weezer covering Michael Jackson's Billie Jean. Interesting, you think? I don't really know who Weezer is, so I can't really... I don't really have much of an opinion on it. Shiny Alola Vulpix have pink eyes and pink on the bottoms of its tail. Aw, that sounds cute. I call dibs on that shiny. What, did you want it right now? Cause I don't exactly hold I'm not exactly holding these Pokemon. I'm not exactly holding these Pokemon for any one particular person. It's a first come, first serve type deal. It'd also be pretty cool if we saw shiny Gulpin. Although I've never seen it, but I've been told that it's blue, so I would really like to see one at some point. Ha! Gotcha that time. Told you ain't sneaking up on me. Can't get me with my prediction accuracy. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Hey, Pixela! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Guys, go check out my friend Pixela. Link drop our lovely Starlo Starbot. Well, I'm busy right now. Okay. But just know if somebody else comes taking it, then not much I could do about that. Yeah, you are not a shiny. This lighting just makes it so hard to tell. Hey, don't you dare, Gulpin. Yeah, how you doing, Pixela? Hope you're having a good day, and yeah, hope all is well. How was your Halloween, actually? I know you said you weren't going to like any parties or whatever. But yeah, just wondering how your Halloween was, if you did do anything on Halloween, or if you didn't, whatever you decided to do. I want to know. I want to know what everybody's up to. Me, I was playing the final Luigi's Mansion 3 Scare Scraper with the squad. Final game was good. Three victories in a row in Scare Scraper. It was good though. It was fun. I'm glad we got to play it again, and I like that we got this. We have this awesome little tradition that we can always come back to every year. Tonight I beat a tough wall climbing challenge, but I kept my cool and beat it. Wall climbing challenge? Is that in Wonder or something? Super Mario Bros. Wonder? I'm assuming that's what it is. I'm just not sure. Hey Tom, I would love to see you try and shiny hunt Alolan Sandshrew. Did you see how the shiny looks? No, not yet. I will take a look at it after stream though. Happy Day of the Dead to those who celebrate it. Oh, okay. Happy Day of the Dead. My Halloween was alright. It was chill. Me and my parents just watched a movie and ate homemade pizza. Aw, that sounds nice. Homemade pizza? Sounds delicious. Yeah, it was in Wonder. Okay, that's what I thought it was. could imagine you could do a party game doing an impression. Who knows? Maybe you could do one of your favorite characters. Like just do an entire stream as a character. I mean, oh, I gotta switch my Pokemon. I personally, like, I have a bit of a problem when it comes to, like, games that are that have, like, fictional characters playing or, like, role-playing as a character in like, a video game, like, just playing a video game and such. Mainly because I'm kind of one of those... I'm one of those people that, that prefers seeing the real thing and, like, getting to know the actual person. Because, like, I already know what the character's like. Now, I do admit, like, I have found myself watching, like, some videos. Like, I remember Smosh Games. Smosh Games did plenty of those role-playing types of videos, and they were one particular video that pops out in my mind was when all the they were playing a Spider-Man Snakes and Ladders game. And everyone was Spider-Man except for Shane, who was playing J. Jonah Jameson. And yeah, like, it's an alright idea. Like, I understand to some extent why people watch it. Like, there are a lot of channels with people pretending to be a certain character. Like, there is... I think... I could be wrong about this, but it seems to me like the voice actors for certain Dragon Ball Z characters have their own channels, have their own YouTube channels, and voice as those characters and play video games. Like, I saw, like, recently I found myself watching a channel called Prince Vegeta, which is exactly what it sounds like, with the Vegeta playing video games. And it was alright. I mean, it is pretty vulgar, if I'm being honest. So if that's not your kind of thing, then definitely don't watch it. But yeah, it's, in my mind, it's like, it's a funny idea. Like, it's an interesting idea to do, like, every once in a while, but when you do them to death, it just stops being funny, at least in my eyes. Maybe you guys feel differently about it, but yeah, it's not real, that type of gaming video where you're role-playing as a character or pretending to be someone, like playing a video game. It just doesn't sit right with me. Now I must beat the last level. Wish me luck. Last level. In what? I need context. Zeta. Shiny Spoink looks like orange, yellow, and has a black crystal. Oh, okay, so it will be, at least it'll be easily spottable. That's nice. I think VTubers are like that, or at least some of them. Kind of. I mean, it's like it depends on the VTuber, I think, because again, like I think the voice actor for Frieza. Oh, I should probably mention this is obviously the English voice actors for these characters. Like, obviously. But yeah, like the voice actor for Frieza, I think does VTuber modeling videos. I meant Pearl, not Crystal. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I know what you meant, Ivik. I want pictures of that masked menace, and where's my coffee? That last part would definitely be something Jonah would yell. Oh, absolutely. He probably has at one point. I sometimes watch vids from a channel called Gamer Goku. I think Prince Vegeta sometimes shows up. Yeah, that's one of the channels, I think. Gamer Goku. Goku's English VA has a YouTube channel, actually. Like, does he play games as Goku or something? Like, I don't know. Got it. I just don't do it to death. I just do it for fun whenever I'm in a stressful situation. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, much like with many ideas in life, if you go too far with something, it's bound to cause problems, no matter how good intentions it was, like in theory or in principle, you know? I use a VTuber and I just use my normal voice. Yeah, if you're a VTuber that, like, if you're using a VTuber model but you're using, like, your own personality, I absolutely have no problems with that whatsoever. And again, it's not like I hate the role-playing side of things. Like, it can be pretty funny, but again, like, if you do them to death, it just, in my eyes, it just kind of stops being funny. Like, but again, that is just me. Like, those are pretty popular, so maybe I'm just like the odd man out when it comes to that sort of content. I don't know. It's just not something I see myself. I like watching those in, like, bursts. It's not something that I can see myself committing to watching, like, every single day. Let's just say it's a level that I need to beat in order to 100% Super Mario Wonder. Okay. Was that a shiny? I didn't even check. I went over to this Pokemon thinking it was a shiny. I can't see it! Okay, it wasn't a shiny. I just saw it in the replay. No, he hasn't posted on his YouTube channel in 2 years. Ooh. I see. I don't like how Wonder only has save slots for the Switch users. Oh, so it only, like, saves to your account, so you can't have, like, multiple games. Yeah, they did that for the Wii U as well. I remember that. When I played Paper Mario Color Splash, they did that, and I thought that was kind of infuriating, because having, like, different save slots could make for some different challenges and such. So it's kind of frustrating that you can't bring them back. Because they've probably been busy voicing Goku for stuff like Dragon Ball Z, Kakarot, the new Dragon Ball anime, and other Dragon Ball stuff. Possibly. Hey, how's it going, Ian Ocho? How you doing? Hope all is well. Yeah, to each their own, I guess. Yeah. Arceus, listen to my voice. Please let a shiny appear for Tom. He will be thankful. Again, we're still pretty early in the hunt, so I'm not worried about not getting a shiny this time around. And to be honest, I need a breather. I need to take these sorts of this. I want to take like this sort of time to just not get into a competitive headspace. Not that I can get into a competitive headspace with this type of content, but like, you know how I usually like, I set out a goal, and then I try to like complete that goal. And if I can't complete that goal, then it starts wearing on me. But no, I'm just gonna take this as chill and as calm as I possibly can, probably more so than like other streams that I could do, because I definitely need I definitely need the time. I got Yawn Goose, you son of a gnat. Let me tell you, the past okay, I'm not gonna go into like details or anything, but like had a bit of a, if you weren't there during Monday's stream, which is not available anymore, I took it down. I wasn't exactly in the best place right now, or in that day. I mean, I didn't start off in like a bad place either, but like there was a lot of frustrating things that kind of occurred. Again, not going into any details. If you were there, you know. Don't say anything though, because it's not worth talking about here. But like, I definitely needed this type of stream to just not think, or to not be put in a stressful situation like that again, and it just, you know, just have a little more chill in my time, so that I can get a little more, so I can be a little more calm the next go around. That's why it's one of the reasons why I appreciate doing these types of streams, because they automatically give me that opportunity to be chill, or to like put myself in a much more calmer environment. You know what I mean? Now, granted, I don't get, looking at the grand scheme of things, I'm not, it paused. Oh, that was close. I don't rage every single time. Like I always say, like I get frustrated when I get mad, or like I get mad at myself whenever I get angry, and I let that frustration out uncontrollably, and I'm not thinking clearly when it happens. But in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really come out that often, like in my complete day-to-day life. Like I'm not raging every single week. Every single day of every single week, I'm not raging, obviously. However, there are certain games that I have been playing that kind of put me in stressful situations that I unfortunately do, get myself in those types of uncontrollable situations, and I'm always worried about, that if I said something in my rage that might offend someone, I'm always going to be like really mad at myself because I keep letting that kind of thing happen. So, and that's one of the reasons why I added this type of stream into my streaming schedule, because it gives me such a peaceful environment. But yeah, something I think is definitely gonna need to be done, because the last Mario Maker stream that I tried doing and I deleted that, it's become pretty clear to me now that I don't know how else to put this, but it feels like I've been slipping back into my old habits, and I'm not strong enough to control my rage, and that scares me. And I'm not 100% sure what it is I'm gonna do to, like, I know I always say I'm going to put a challenge on myself to not rage, and I always break that promise, which is another thing that I'm really frustrated about myself. But I've taken a little bit of time to, like, think about everything that's happened when it comes to those types of situations, and, like, when I do get angry in those situations, and I think I haven't like fully decided how I'm going to do this, but I think I'm gonna take a step back from doing Mario Maker streams, at least for, like, I don't know, a week, maybe 2, because lately it just feels like I'm constantly fighting to not get mad during those streams, because of the difficulties of the levels that I keep getting on so often, and because of how and the way our system is set up for these Mario Maker streams, it's one of those things where it's clear that nothing is really changing. Like, it's like, no matter how hard I try to stay in a calm, clear mindset, I just burst out into anger and frustration in those types of situations, or in that particular game, that it's starting to affect me mentally, because, again, like, I'm constantly cursing at myself when it happens, and it's very hard for me to, like, in the moment, it's, like, very hard for me to control. So, I want to, like... I want to be able to, like, actually go into a Mario Maker stream to, like... to, like, actually be put back in a much more... I don't know, I guess optimistic would be the word for it. I don't know. But you know what I mean, right? Like, because I have a lot of times, or not, because I have had streams, like, not every stream was like this, just like not every level that I ever did, that I've done in Mario Maker recently has, like, caused me to burst into anger, but, like, the levels that make me frustrated do come a lot more frequently. And it's starting to affect me in a way that is, like, very concerning. So I think I'm gonna make, like, the conscious decision to, like, take a step back from Mario Maker. Again, at least for a week, maybe 2. I haven't really decided if I'm going to replace Mario Maker with something else, or if I just won't stream that day entirely and actually just, like, have, like, an actual full break or something like that. I don't know. I haven't really decided that yet, but I will let you know if and when it happens. Because, yeah, I'm still trying to, like, gather my thoughts and try to figure this out as I try to prepare for the next leg of this journey of life. Anyway, I apologize that I've been missing some of your guys' comments. I needed to get this off my chest, because it's been weighing heavily on my mind recently, and I needed to get that off. So I'll read some comments now. 2 things that a game should always have: 1, multiple save slots, and 2, manual save options. Yes, I would agree with that. How are you tonight? Doing okay. Just trying to keep things chill tonight. Today, Sega announced a new Sonic game called Sonic Dream Team, and it looks fun, but sadly, it's only available on Apple Arcade. I did hear about this Sonic Dream Team. I did not hear it was on... I did not know it was going on Apple Arcade. The heck is Apple Arcade? Well, I mean, I would assume it's exactly what it sounds like, but yeah, it's just another gimmicky thing from Apple. Hey, Drawtune, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hope all is well. When it comes around... Oh, you're talking to Pixela. Never mind. Hey Tom, I would like to get your opinions and thoughts on the final wave of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Okay, I'll take a look at it in just a second. For some reason, my mind was playing tricks on me. Like, out of the corner of my eye, it was blue. But I think that was just, Myriadon's color that was throwing me off. That was weird. Alright, have a good night, Twisted. Hope you enjoyed your time here, and I'll catch you around. Peace, buddy. Oh, good. I thought you were gonna say I need to take a step back from streaming. No. If I needed to take a step back from streaming, I would not do it. I would not do it in this type of setting. 100%, I would have done it in like a more either like in a video, or if I were to do it on a stream, I wouldn't be playing a game. I wouldn't do it like that. But yeah, it's just one thing, it's just one little aspect of streaming currently that I feel like needs to be properly addressed. Take a little breather from that so I can so that when I do come back to it, it will be in a much more fresher perspective, you know? I could try to share my optimistic vibes with you. Okay. I mean, I'm not sure how that would work, but if it works, then I'm all for it. Just need 2 more likes and it'll turn to 10 like hype. Is it really? Oh wow, it is. Thanks for the likes, guys. I died in the same room 3 times and I was so close to the end of that stupid room. Oof. Been there, pal. Been there. Idea. In a recent Luigi's Mansion stream, myself and Dylan suggested switching Tuesday to Mario Party Superstars. For the next week or 2, you plan on taking a break from Mario Maker. Make it Mondays? I suppose that's not a bad idea. And while Mario Party can be pretty infuriating, I can just easily blame that on stupid RNG. I'll consider it. Again, I haven't really decided, but I will think about it. I'm good. How are you? I'm currently playing a ROM. Oh, nice. What ROM? But yeah, I've had a lot of time to think this sort of thing over. And I had an interesting thought. Sometimes I'll actually have conversations, like, with myself. Like, I'll just sort of talk out loud to myself when I'm alone. Snakewood. Oh, I'm not familiar with that one. I had an interesting thought come to my mind. When it comes to, like, being competitive in, like, video games and, like, why it's so easy to get angry in video games. Could you watch the video I sent? Oh, right. Sorry, I completely forgot. I have the link set up and everything. I'll finish this this piece of music. It's almost done. Then I'll take a look at the video. Well, I gotta go now, so have a lovely stream, and remember to stay optimistic because there's always light in the end of the darkness. You just need to know where to look. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Pixela. Hope you enjoyed your time here, and yeah, get you next time. Okay, so I need to mute my desktop audio so it's not overlapping into the stream, but I will check it out now. Final wave. What do you got? Oh, new Rainbow Road. This is Wii version, right? Yeah, Wii version Rainbow Road. I like the music in that one. It sounds really neat. It looks massive, too. Like, the track looks a lot bigger. Like, that seems like a pretty good track for 12 people to play on. Can't wait to master that one. Oh, I think I see Pauline in there. Freaking knew Pauline was going to be added to the game. Madrid Drive. I have no idea where that is. DK Mountain! Oh, that's a classic for me. My Daisy Circuit, cool. Piranha Plants Cove. I'm not familiar with this one. Oh, it's a tour track. Okay. SNES Bowser's Castle. Oh, this one looks fun. Rome Avanti. Okay. When in Rome, folks. Rosalina's Ice World. Okay, I'm not familiar with this one either. Looks really cool, too. Heh, cool. Characters? Peachette's added. Oh, okay, so it's Pauline and Peachette added into the roster. Okay. Not super. I mean, Pauline's been like getting very popular, so it makes sense that she gets added. But Peachette, not really. Don't really care about all that. All right, that was pretty cool. I think out of all those tracks, the two that I am most excited for is Rainbow Road, Wii, and DK Mountain. Like, DK Mountain was one of our favorite tracks when me and my friend David played Double Dash at his place. It was so much fun. So yeah, looking forward to reliving that piece of history. Basically, people and Pokemon are zombies. You have no memory, and your starters are Coughing, Baltoy, and Paris. Paris, huh? The literal zombie fungus Pokemon. That's funny. Why is it a lot of those stupid fire bars that are long and fast and with the stupid spring feet badge? Probably because it makes the challenge a lot harder. That'd be my guess. Okay, all my Vulpix eggs is done, hatched, and no shinies in any of them. Oof. Pauline is apparently voiced by the same person who voices Tails in the Sonic games. Huh, okay. That kind of makes sense. Tails is actually voiced by a girl, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with Pauline. I had a funny reaction to DK Mountain being revealed. Yeah, I could share the vid if you want. Yeah, I haven't seen the vid yet, but I do plan on watching it sometime soon. Okay, so back to the little conversation that I sort of had with myself. It was about the nature of video games, and more importantly, why there is a lot of rage that surrounds video games, and especially in like a competitive scene. I had a thought about why that is the case. Here's the short. Okay, I'll check out the short. I need to pause the music so I can see this. Okay. For a second, I half expected you to scream in that, but well, it's still funny nonetheless. I beat that dumb room. Now I'm hoping there's a checkpoint flag. If it's a challenge, I sincerely doubt it. I gotta go now, so until next time, have a fantastic day. Say hello to Monty from me. A little love to him. Alright, thank you, Ivik, for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed your time here, broski. Peace out. Thanks again for Thank you, everyone, for the hearts. There are a lot of hearts going off in the stream chat, and I'm all for it. Anyway, so, like... So, I had a thought as to why there's like where there could be quite a bit of rage in Mario Kart, in like, well, I guess in Mario Kart, but also in like competitive games. Screamed, Thomas, when have I ever screamed in Mario Kart? Don't answer that. Yeah, exactly. So the thing that I've noticed, particularly in the entertainment industry as a whole, with video games being a part of that industry, it is one of the few types of entertaining. It's one of the few types of things in the entertainment business that is interactive. Now, that might seem like a very obvious statement to make, but think about it. Movies, comic books, or TV shows. What are you doing in those types of situations? Like you're just watching it or reading it. Or even like if you're going to like a show, like a magic show or whatever, what have you. I mean, sometimes they will get like audience people involved, but generally speaking, like most types of mediums of entertainment are not an interactive type of experience, like in the same way video games are. Like, sure, like, in majority of the time in, like, video games, the story is the same. And, like, you're seeing, like, you're all seeing the same story just like you would in a movie. But it is up to you as the player to get to progress the story. The story doesn't continue until you complete whatever objective that you're doing at any given point in time. So you automatically have to have a lot of your time and investment into a video game. I mean, you could be invested in like a story from a TV show or a movie as well. But in video games, because it's more interactive, you automatically have to put a lot more in, because again, you're not going to be able to progress the story unless you put in the work for it. And like, everyone can go off doing their own thing, like they could decide on the playstyle that they want. But it's still your choice, but it's still you completing the objective that matters in order to progress the story in a video game. So you're investing a lot more into whatever it is you're doing at the time, and you're putting a lot more of your... I guess in a way you're also kind of putting a lot of your emotion into it as well, because again, you're invested in the story, like you want to know what happens, and you're working hard to like get to the next point into the story so you can find out what happens. Which is why I feel like when you fail an objective, it hurts a lot more. Cause like, if you're watching a movie and a hero fails, like, yeah, it kind of sucks, but I don't think it's as impactful to you as opposed to like you failing in a video game. Because again, you're the one who has to make the story progress. It's your own skill that pushes the story forward. So, in my mind, following that line of thought, it hurts a lot more when you fail. Because again, if you're watching a movie and the hero fails in the movie, you're definitely gonna be feeling some emotions, but I feel like in a video game, because of the nature of video games, it's much more impactful when those failures occur. You know? So in that kind of mindset, you're kind of, especially if you're playing like a lot of Let's Play games where you're just playing a single player game, you're sort of trained or wired, I guess, to try and win no matter what, you know? So once you switch from like a single player experience to a multiplayer experience, and you still have that wired mindset, and the failure starts happening over and over and over and over and over again, it feels disheartening, right? So having that line of logic kind of come up in my head, it kind of makes me think, okay, so maybe it's not entirely my fault if I get mad, and like video games be video games, and like some people are just better than you at certain video games and such. The problem is, in my mind, because I'm wired in that way, because from being invested in a video game, especially in like a Let's Play series, it's hard to break away from such a mindset. Now, this was just my thought process. Maybe some of you guys are trying to follow this thought process and are thinking to yourselves, what the hell is this guy talking about? Is he talking crazy? But I thought I'd share that because this is something that has been on my mind for quite a while now. And I thought, it kind of makes a little sense, right? Like, I don't get me wrong, I still feel responsible when I do let my rage and frustration out and like I go too far with it. But I feel like having gone through this mind process that I went through, just like kind of off in my own time, thinking about it in that way, kind of eases the guilt in a way, you know? I don't know. It's just a thought that I had. Maybe you guys might not feel the same way, but I don't know. Just something that I thought would be interesting to talk about. It's weird how I kind of came up with that sort of logic on my own. It's such a weird thing. Like, I find myself having conversations with myself when I'm by myself. And sometimes I have no idea where the conversation is going, and then I take a step back and it's just like, this doesn't feel like a conversation I should be having. Or like, I'm sure everybody's done this where there's like, they remember something that pissed them off from the past, like something that probably happened like years ago, and you just came up with something that probably would have helped you win your argument in that moment, but of course you can't say it. I don't know if any of you guys do it, but sometimes I sort of like do what if scenarios in my head. Is like, okay, well, what if I had said this in that moment? How would that have gone? Because, yeah, I've had that kind of thing happen before. And sometimes I will go through the whole thing and feel things, but other times I'll take a step back and realize just how ridiculous thinking about that sort of thing is, because again, it's something that's long gone and doesn't even matter anymore. But yeah, this time my mind went into a more philosophical route, I guess. Or not philosophical, psychological. I don't know, it was just interesting to think about, and I don't know. I thought it might be something worth sharing. I talked to someone about Terra Raid shiny hunting, and they said that because it's the odds of getting a shiny is so low, it's not worth it. Like 1 in 4,000 chances. Oof. Yeah, that is definitely not worth the odds. Not to mention the only amount of resets that you have to do for it. Yeah, it's absolutely not worth it. I play Battlefield and COD. Yeah, Tom, it feels very disheartening if you get killed. Yeah. But I always thought it was interesting that video games are so different compared to other types of entertainment that it leads to these sort of psychological thoughts. I think, yeah, and video games have definitely come a long way from what they were before. Did you know there was actually a time when video games almost died? Back in, what was it, the 80s? Late 80s, early 90s, maybe? I'm not 100% sure when exactly this was. But there was a time when the video game industry was starting to go under. People were complaining that video games were becoming repetitive, and there was nothing new being added to keep things fresh and interesting. Kind of like video games today, but I digress. And this was the time when I think Nintendo. This was the era where Nintendo released what was it? I think it was Rob. You know the Rob from Smash Bros, right? Well, he used to be a toy, like an actual toy that could interact with whatever video game you were playing on, I want to say SNES. I'm not 100% sure about it. This is just stuff that I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. But yeah, the Rob toy was meant to like bring a whole new perspective into or like a new way to play video games, so to speak. Unfortunately, it didn't do that well. And I don't quite remember why, to be honest. Like, maybe they just didn't do anything super unique with it. Or maybe there wasn't, like, any games where there wasn't enough games that they could implement the Rob action figure, the toy. I don't know. It's... Again, like, I probably should have looked this up before I started talking about this, because I'm probably missing, like, some important gaps into this story. But, yeah, but the fact that video games came very close to dying is really, scary to me. Like, if for whatever reason video games didn't continue, like if it didn't like get out of whatever financial debt they were going into, or like on the decline, who knows what the world could have been like today if video games just died out. Because it almost came close to happening. I would bet $1 million one of those thoughts were, what if I blocked coconut? Nah. I'm not made of stone. And not to mention, considering how video games have evolved, like literally, video games were nothing more. When video games were first introduced, they were nothing more than a joystick and 2 buttons. Now we have, what do we have? 1, 2 movement sticks, a directional pad, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buttons. Technically 10 if we count the stick buttons. Hey, Cam Dog, how you doing? Hope all is well, buddy. We have a start button, a select button. On this controller in particular, we have a screenshot button and a menu button. So, yeah, video games have definitely evolved in a way that, like, I bet you if you took something like this, like a Switch and any Nintendo Switch game, back to like the earliest days of video games, and showed them what video games would turn into, they would probably think what you brought was sorcery. Because it's so radically different. I mean, it is same in the sense that it's on a computer screen and it's, or I guess, I'm using a computer screen, like a TV monitor where you play your video games. But even more interestingly, if you told them that they could also screen capture video game screens and upload them to YouTube, which is a video streaming platform, because I don't think YouTube existed back then, they would be even more confused. Actually, I don't even think the internet existed back in the early days of video games. Boy, wouldn't that be one hell of a story to go down if you could do something like that, am I right? Which villain from a game you played would you put Sonic up against? Maybe Phantasma? I just think it'd be interesting to see how Sonic fares against Phantasma compared to Mario. Doing fine? Glad you're doing fine, Cam Dog. How's it going, da boy? How you doing? Hope all is well. I hope I'm saying that right. If not, I greatly apologize. I should have hatched all of them. Yeah, I did. That's also interesting that, like, video games have also evolved in ways where they do different things to, like, make an experience, to make your experience in a video game more of an experience. I see Gulpin. Yeah, there's Gulpins everywhere in this area. Any thoughts about Wave 6? I watched the trailer for Wave 6 just a few minutes ago, actually. It's alright. I still think the best wave that has ever come out is Wave 2. Every single track that came out of Wave 2 was just a freaking banger. But there's some bangers in 6 as well. The two that I'm excited for is Rainbow Road and what's it called? DK Summit. No, DK Mountain. Yeah, DK Mountain from the Game Boy era. But anyway, going back to the story, or not, it's not really a story, it's just a conversation. It's just interesting how, oops, oh, I got Yongoose. I wasn't paying attention. It was just so interesting to me how, video games have also evolved in ways that immerse yourself, or like do things that can even help other people get immersed. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when God of War 2018 came out. There was which is a very cool an amazing game, by the way. They did other things for, they put in a lot of work in that game, and also did things for, like, people with special needs. So, like, you know, when you get the magic chisel in 2018 God of War, you could unlock these little sealed doors. There were these sealed doors, usually containing Valkyries in them. But what you had to do was you had to, like, find the sweet spot through the vibration in the controller, and you do that a couple of times, and you'd be able to get unlock that door. But it's a little hard for certain people with different needs. So what they did was they made it so that it was more of an automatic. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember they were saying that it was more of an automatic hit type deal. Like, you could turn that off or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was really cool how, like, video games have become so you think. Shut up ads. That video games have grown high in quality, and with everything that they do in, like, telling stories and such, and also, like, even thinking about, like, other people, you know? I don't know. I think I'm slowly falling off the train of thought that I was just going through. I don't know. It's just something I was it's just another thought that came across my mind, and I'm doing very horribly explaining. But you know what I mean? Like, as its own section of the entertainment medium, video games certainly stand out from all other types of entertainment in the industry. And that's probably why a lot of people are drawn to video games these days, because it offers a type of experience that you don't get from, like, movies or comics or anything of the sort. So, yeah. How's it going, Ancient One? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. I did it. I complete the hardest challenge. I have 100% in Super Mario Wonder. Hey, nice job, Zay. Can we give a congratulations hype for Zay in the chat? I had an AI battle thing go into Sonic vs. Phantasma. It seems like Sonic won. Huh, interesting. I have an AI program to just battle fictional characters. Interesting. Doing well. Glad you are doing well, Maruski. So, it looks like we're nearing, almost. We still got about, like, 13 minutes left. But we're getting close. So yeah. I'm really happy that that these types of streams exist. Because like I always say, it's nice to be able to take a break from the competitive scene of video games. It does help to, like, take a step back from that, so that way when you go back into it, you have you're going in with a much fresher perspective. Although, once again, I will, for those of you that weren't here when I said this, I think I'm gonna have to take a much bigger step back from Mario Maker because of last Monday's incident. But yeah, I still haven't quite decided if I'm going to do a different type of stream for Monday, or if I won't be doing, or if I just won't stream entirely on Monday. But I'm sure we'll figure it out when the time comes. Not gonna lie, Tom, it would be great to see, though. Great to see what? Sonic versus Phantasma? Oh, jeez. I'm getting surrounded by crabs. The Pokemon world is also pretty wild, too. Like, how tall is Cloth again? It'll pop up in the Pokedex registry in just a second. Wait, I didn't see it. Maybe I check summary, it'll pop up. Nope. Okay, I'll just quickly move these. There's a point to this, don't you worry. Oh, there it is. Cloth is 4 feet 3 inches. Jeez. That's a pretty big crab. Like, just imagine running into one of Imagine running into a crab that size on your like morning stroll. It'd be freaky as all hell. Hey, Topsy Yoshi, how you doing, bud? Welcome on in. Hope all is well. So I could probably get like. This might be the last batch, depending on how quickly I can get this one to hatch. Mario could take on Intasma, and it seems like Sonic can too. Well, if we were to believe the death battle between Mario and Sonic, Mario is better than Sonic. Well, specifically, just the video games. If we were talking about, like, Archie Comics Sonic, yeah, he'd probably be too fast for Mario. And too powerful. But if we're just talking video game Sonic, he'd stand no chance against video game Mario. Yeah, I think this will be our last batch for the night. Oh, and we passed 10 likes. I'm not sure when that happened, but thank you very much, guys. Here are some points to show my appreciation. Thank you very much, everyone. Now I want Mario to take on Giganto from Sonic Frontiers. Well, that might not be a fair fight because Sonic needed to go into super form in order to beat it. I guess Mario could go invincible mode as well. But his doesn't last as long as Sonic does. Well, I suppose he has other items that he could try to counter, I guess. Alright, last egg. Alright. Looks like that's it then. No shiny tonight, but you know what? That's perfectly fine. I wasn't expecting to get a shiny this time around. But yeah. I think we had some good conversations going, and yeah, I think this was a good note to end on. Thank you all so much for coming on out. Hope you all enjoyed your time here. Let's give thanks to the people who made this stream the best stream possible. Shout out to, one second. Here it is. Shout out to Stephen Wolf for the Stephen Wolf Gaming Raid. Greatly appreciated. If my mods could drop his link in the chat one more time, that would be greatly appreciated. Excuse me. And yeah, what else? What else do we have going on? I think it's just our gold and platinum tier members left. We have 0 gold members, but we have Heather Flanagan, Mike Flanagan, Zones, aka Dylan. Oh jeez, what is up with my eyes? Daniel Perez, Mr. Coconut, Natalie K, Top Secret Yoshi, and that's it. Those are our platinum members. Thank you guys for coming on out. Thank you for the 10 likes. Greatly appreciate it. We're just gonna go find us a raid target. Okay, you know, actually, no, I can't. It's gonna be like, we haven't rated this person in a while, so I'm like, yeah, unfortunately, I can't. But I do have, I have a backup. Okay, guys, we are gonna go raid oh, yeah, that's fine. We're gonna go raid awesome streamer by the name of Kakarot Gaming, who's currently playing some Fortnite. Let's go raid this guy by using the hashtag LeoRaid to let him know where we all came from. But guys, that's going to do it for this streaming vid. Let me know in the comments below what other games you'd like me to play. But until then, I am Tom Leo. You've been basically fantabulous people, and I'm signing off. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next stream. Peace!